Say it's time for you to do your in-cab inspection now.
It's time for you to do your in-cab inspection.
Okay, first I will start with my seat belt. Check to make sure it's not cut or frayed, it's in good condition, and that it latches securely. Then I will check this window to make sure it's not chipped or cracked, that it's clean, and that there's no unnecessary stickers blocking my view. Then I will check this window and all of the other windows all the way around the cab. After I've checked all my windows, I will check this mirror to make sure it's properly adjusted, not chipped or cracked, that it's clean, that there's no unnecessary stickers blocking my view. Then I will check this mirror, and each of those mirrors on that side of the truck. Then I will check everything on the dash. I'll start up here in this corner. I'll check my light switch, my panel lights, my mirror defrost or mirror heater. I will check my cargo light or my work light that's right up here behind the cab. Then I check my windshield wipers, my windshield washers. I check my oil pressure gauge, my water temperature gauge, my tachometer, or if you can't remember tachometer, call it the RPM gauge. I will check my voltmeter. Once we start rolling, I will check my speedometer. Then I will check my fuel gauge to make sure we have enough fuel for the trip. Then I will check my air pressure, primary air gauge, my secondary air gauge. Then I will check my traction control switch, make sure it's turned off. I will check my airbag dump, make sure that's turned off and closed. Then I will check my interrupter switch or communicator switch to make sure it is turned off and that it flashes my clearance lights so I can communicate with other drivers after dark. Then I will check my parking brake or my tractor parking brake. Then I will check my trailer brake or trailer parking brake. Then I will check my fan, my defroster, and my temperature control lever. Then I will check everything that's not on the dash. I will check my left turn signal, my right turn signal, my four-way flashers, my high beam indicator light, and I'll check my city horn and my country horn. I will check my Johnson bar, make sure it's all the way up. Then I'll check my shifter, make sure it moves freely. Then I'll check my shifter boot to make sure it's securely attached to the floor. It's not cracked, there are no holes, so there's no exhaust fumes coming into the cab, and there's no sand or gravel falling down into the transmission. Then I will go across the floor, check my clutch pedal to make sure the rubber pad is securely attached to the pedal and that my rubber pad is not worn through and it has no grease or oil or mud on the pad that might cause my foot to slip off when I'm driving. Then I will check my brake pedal, then my accelerator pedal, then I will look at the floor to make sure there's no bottles or cans or debris rolling around on the floor that might get under my pedals and interfere with my ability to drive the truck safely. Then I will check my three safety items, my fire extinguisher to make sure it's in good condition, securely attached, and fully charged. Then I will check to make sure I have all three of my triangles, my safety triangles. Then I will check and make sure that I've got spare fuses. That's all. 5 times across. The first time, you start with a